Sorry we're late.
See everything and everybody. Go to Mo Rock Entertainment and chime in to our
Mo Rock
topic.
Entertainment.
And what's our topic today?
Go to Mo Rock Entertainment on the YouTube channel.
And on
Yeah,
YouTube.
let me scoot this back.
And what else? I know we all talk.
Yeah. I know.
Sorry, we're new.
I gotta zoom out.
Okay.
Zoom
What's our
out.
topic?
That should be good. Sharice, move my chair kind of closer to you.
I don't want you to go.
Oh my
I
God.
don't want you to go.
Okay. We're gonna start.
Yeah, I know.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in this one. You kind of got me. Okay, we good right now.
Get in here.
Hold on.
Ryan, one
You
more
can sit on the
time.
other side of Paris,
I know
man.
it's chaotic. We're about to go live in a few minutes. Actually, we're live now. We're about to go live now. Hi, Shelly.
The work in progress, man. Ladies
Paris Kennedy.
and stalkers. And then titles, are we ready to deal away with them? A lot of the young people are like, we just want to do situationships. We don't want to do relationships no more. Some people say.
Brian G. Soul.
You know the best part about this was you two on the end. You two would get a
Mo
word
Rock
in
Entertainment on the YouTube.
On YouTube.
And you can see all of us. At the same
Yeah,
time.
just tell
But
her
if you go on YouTube, you can see all three of us.
on Mo Rock Entertainment.
Terry G is in the house.
Tell Terry G play some horn for
Terry
me.
G, I need you to catch some flights out here
Babe,
before you
take
catch
a
some
picture of
tan.
that for me. Take a picture with your phone, because I gotta go
Make
live.
comments, and if you have any questions, I'm reading my own.
Hey
You're
y'all.
gonna yell out.
He said, hey y'all, Ryan.
You're gonna tell them I said what's up, man.
He
Say
said, what's
hello.
up? Brian is taking care of technical difficulties. We're about to get started.
Yeah.
We're about to get into these
So we're gonna go a whole hour.
real quick. And a phone. So, yeah.
That's a great topic.
Almost ready. So sit tight.
With my phone, I want you to yell. Give those to me. Hold on, we're about to go, y'all. I'm about to get this set up.
Let me do my shameless plugs real quick before we get started. Just
The bad part is I can agree
Kick it
with
off.
Brian, even if he's wrong, he's gonna die up there.
Okay, so I'm trying to get something where I can hold this up.
I thought it was almost ready.
John ain't gonna sit there and hold that up.
Ask him to give you something to hold up.
Yeah, let me see.
Hold on, this might work. This might work.
Sarah brought the horn, but
Okay, what
it's
happened?
really tiny and small, and I don't even think he can.
Hey,
play.
Lorraine, how are
Can
you?
you position this back?
Don't let it fall. You already know everything.
So I can get in here.
Quick shout out.
No,
to
it's better this way,
Barbara
because I need.
and Debbie Different. I know she's over there on the other network doing her wind down list, so y'all.
I know. I need you to.
Come on in. I have on Barbara Cole, Debbie Different right now.
Am I in that?
I
Am
will
I
model
there?
for you later on.
Early. Both of you's gonna come in.
We good. We good.
Easy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. What's up, y'all? On a third episode of Ask a Lady, Ask a Man. So welcome to the building, everybody. Welcome in. We got some people in here. I'm gonna give a shout out to my co-host. Here is Swan Sharice.
Hey,
Yes. We're gonna give a
My agent.
We're gonna give a shout out to. We got another. She loved it so much last week. She couldn't get enough, so she's back. Make some noise for Miss Viola Gay, y'all. Yeah. And you gotta get her book, My Brother Marvin. She didn't bring it this week, but she just had it. It's on the couch at the house. Okay. And we got another special guest. And she's gonna come out with the next week with her new show called Las Vegas with the T with Paris.
Yes.
So you make some noise for Miss Paris Kennedy, all the way. The T, she might rearrange the name.
The T in Paris.
The T in Paris. The Las Vegas T in Paris. Or the Vegas T in Paris, whatever way you want to do it. So if you don't know the premise of the show, men ask women, questions that they may be embarrassed to ask any other time. Women ask men possibly embarrassing questions that they wouldn't ask any other time. So we're here every Wednesday. We're broadcasting live from the Pine Hollow Winery every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Well, we on different time today, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I want y'all to get on the live. I want y'all to talk. I want y'all to throw them questions in the chat. We're going to be real now. Now, if you put the question in there, be ready for a real answer. Okay. So, first topic of the night.
Well, wait.
All right, what's happening?
Real quick. A few shameless plugs, just real quick. Don't forget to make sure you go on Amazon or contact one of us to get Ziola Gay's book, My Brother Marvin. Let's get that right away. Make sure you get that book. It is an excellent read. Okay?
Yes.
It's a page turner.
It is.
Awesome.
It's in
So
big
make sure you
letters,
get that.
too.
Also, a couple of things going on. Carmen's Love Brunch is this Sunday for Cinco de Mayo. That's in the afternoon. The food is excellent. Go by the Composer's Room. See Sky D. Miles. And yours truly, I might be in the
We're gonna wait till the end of the show. Let's wait till the end of the
show.
show.
Before the end of the show because
You're gonna be here.
I gotta go because last shameless plug. Sherry Evans is singing her original material tonight at the Smith Center.
Awesome. Sherry.
With at the Composer's Showcase. So she's singing one of her originals tonight. 2 nights, and that's why I gotta go. So I won't be here that long.
Okay.
But anyway, move on.
That's enough. Okay. Love it. Give a shout out to everybody doing stuff. Okay. We got some people in the house. We'll give a shout out to Kevon Tyree in the house. You can catch him as Mr. Yes Man. Morris Day with the Prince tribute. And where can they see the Prince tribute at, Kevon?
It's at Planet Hollywood.
At Planet Hollywood, is an excellent
V Theater.
V Theater, y'all. So go check it out. We also have another promoter extraordinaire in the house, Mr. Ray Stewart. Give him a nice round of applause.
Yay!
We got some people in here doing their thing. We still got Harold White from Sports Talk. He ain't had enough yet. So, he wants some more showtime. Shout out to Kim Gay over there. She handling the cameras. She's doing all the stuff with that. So let's get down to the topics. And of course, our proprietors, John and Barb from the Pine Hollow Winery. Go ahead. It's a chocolate wine.
You gotta pay the bill, Brian. What is it?
Oh, okay. So we're drinking tonight. What is the wine called, John?
Toasted Joe.
The Toasted Joe. Toasted Joe. I would have drank it with a Toasted Joe. Toast Joe. Anyway, so come down, get some of this beautiful tasting wine here. So we're gonna start with the topics here. So the first topic we're gonna start off is the work in progress man. The work in progress man. Ladies, and I gotta pose this to y'all.
Wow.
The ladies, the fixer upper, we used to say. Okay. I'm gonna start from you, Kennedy, all the way down. I keep on calling her Kennedy Paris.
You're gonna point us out, or can we just?
Oh yeah, either way you want to do it. Either way, there's
He
no.
started at that end, so Paris.
I just wanted you to say, Paris, what do you think about? You gave your views on the fixer upper man. If a man is stepping to you,
Thank you.
and he's a fixer upper guy, tell me how you feel about that. And he got everything else intact.
Okay, well,
What do you mean
he
by
has everything else.
Let her explain it.
When you say everything intact, I'm kind of taking that he's a gentleman. He's very well put together. He's a very nice guy.
Okay.
He's kind.
You know,
Okay.
he's about his business and he's very responsible. That means put together, right?
But his life ain't in order.
Okay, I can deal with
His
that.
business, his life, what he wants to do, his aspirations, none of that is in order. He got a dream,
Okay.
but
He got
none
a
of those.
dream?
He's got a dream, but he has to know how. No, listen. He like Martin Luther
I
King.
had a dream.
He like Martin Luther King. No, but he's in. It was whatever it is.
Mhm.
But it's realistic though.
Okay, it makes
But
sense.
he ain't did nothing yet.
Okay.
But he
How long
wanted.
has he had this dream?
It depends. I want you to do whatever example it is that's been in your life because I know all y'all have been through this.
Right.
Use whatever your life example is. Go ahead.
So what I was gonna say was, the fixer-upper, the reason why I really wouldn't want to get a fixer-upper is because I've been there before. So I don't really want to go back to that. Now I'm in a place in my life where I need someone that is sort of already together, you know. But if he's not and he have all the criteria that I'm looking for, then I'm a boss woman. I'm gonna help him bring it on up. If he have a dream, he's serious about that dream, I can help him get there. So I'm not really worried about him having it because I'm gonna go hard with him. So
Okay,
we're
now I
gonna
want
get
the
it
real
together.
answer, not the
No,
American Beauty,
that's the real answer.
not the American Beauty pageant answer.
Now it's wow.
American
You see how you
Beauty
come at the American Beauty pageant. So that was
you didn't.
real.
Okay, no, I'm playing with you. I'm messing with you.
No,
You know that was a
serious.
perfect when y'all agree men. I got men in the audience, so y'all chime in. What do y'all think about that response right there?
Oh, dang, Kevin. Sorry.
But okay, let me
Shots
say this.
fired.
Now let me
Shots
say this.
fired.
He can't come in with nothing. See, now I'm not taking none of that.
Okay,
Now you ain't
with
got
a
nothing.
dream and nothing.
But a dream, he have to come in with something. He have to come in with a job, a car, and his own place.
Well, then that's what
At
he's.
least that's the bare minimum
But
the
he
man
don't
has
have
to
to
do.
need that much.
Then we
to
can
something.
process into the next.
He has to have all of them or one of them.
He need all of
What's wrong
those
with
because he
all
can't
of
use
them?
my
Oh,
car. I
He
can't
couldn't just got. He's building himself up, man.
baby. He cannot
That's work.
use my vision.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
Lady Z, go ahead.
Lazy
That's
church.
work. He doesn't. I'm with him. He
Okay.
has to come in with something. He can't
Okay.
just come in and say, "Baby, I got a dream. Can we live together?" That ain't
He-
No.
He has a capability, he just ain't
that's
did
not-
nothing yet.
That's not happening. I'm sorry.
But he had
You
you.
cannot come in my door and live in my house with just a dream. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Come in with something.
Hey, but I gotta keep
I
it
agree.
in
We
mind.
got to go
Keep
almost
in
with
mind,
like
last week it
week.
was all about the money.
It was
so-
about the money. You know,
So that's what I'm saying,
It's
like-
still about the money.
It's still about the money.
You have to come in with something other than just
That's
a
you.
dream. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Come on.
All
now.
right, Cherie.
I don't know
All
if
right.
that's being cold and that.
No, you
It's
being consistent.
Okay.
Last week we had a
It
similar
makes
topic.
sense.
First of all, I
Come on
love
now.
cartoons, and that I have a dream reminded. That took me
Yeah,
to Tangle.
especially when
That
we're
took me
up
to
in
the
age.
cartoon Tangle. I got
Right.
some dreams. I got a dream. Yeah, that took me to Tangle. Okay, so listen. At this age,
This is gonna be interesting.
at this age, okay, I done had the diamond in the rough. I didn't work with the local code thinking he was gonna be a diamond. I done been on the ground floor. I done started on the ground floor. I've been the ride or die. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Absolutely.
You gotta at least be standing on what I'm standing on. You know what I'm saying? So I can't deal with I had an ex that every now and then he would call and say something like, well, I'm still that guy. Like I still don't have a car. I still don't have this. I still don't have my own place. I still don't, and he was honest and I was honest and I was like, thanks. No thanks.
No thanks. Right.
So, I mean, because the
No
thing
harm, no
is,
foul.
I'm with that. It's nice. I'm glad you got a dream. I'm glad you got some goals and aspirations. But at this point, I don't even think you need to even be in a relationship right now. You need to just be getting yourself together, getting on your feet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and let me say this. This probably gonna blow some people's mind. I was out long time ago. I was out at this
Weren't
old
that
place
long
we used to
ago.
play. we were playing at this place down in St. Louis, and I was, casually. It was before the show. I was casually talking to this guy, and I was in between jobs. I was in between jobs.
Okay.
And the guy was talking and he was saying what he had done. And I had just left from being a family service worker, caseworker, whatever, but I was in between jobs.
Mhm.
When I said that, he talked about all what he did and all of this. When I said that, bruh, actually, I was devastated. I was so embarrassed.
So he did
He
a reversal
actually
on you.
looked at me. He smiled and he was like, "Ooh."
Wow.
Okay.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
was
talking
like,
about. That's
Now,
what
see,
I'm
if you're
talking
in
about. How
between
cold
now.
is that?
So that was, I mean, so
I gotta respond to all of
and
y'all.
I mean, and I kind of don't.
We need to hear your
I get it, but
response.
yeah, but you gotta be standing at least on what I'm standing on. If you don't have, I ain't got no car right now, so if you ain't got no car, we can probably work. Out. We
Wait,
can
no,
catch-
that ain't gonna
we
work.
catch,
We'll
we
catch
can
the bus
we can
together.
catch the bus
we'll
together.
be
We
on
can
the
do
bus
Uber
together.
together. But it'd be nice if you had a car so you could pick me up. But I don't have one right now. But just so you know, but you gotta be.
Let me
It's at least be working.
let me say this.
At
Let me
least be
say
in your
this.
own spot.
I've listened to you all speak.
Okay.
You know, I'm on social media from time to time. I kind of get on there every now and then. You know.
Did he say every now and
Every
then?
now and then,
Every
on
day.
the
Every day.
Yeah, you know.
Every 2 years.
So
every 20 minutes.
So check this out. Check this out, y'all. So I've heard all y'all said, no, you can't have this. Do y'all realize y'all missing out on y'all blessing? Y'all, wait, hold on.
How?
Because you're putting, everything's coming down to monetary. And nobody talking about love. I haven't heard love in the whole situation.
I love
Hey,
you.
hold on.
You
I
didn't
let
ask
y'all-
about love.
I let y'all talk.
I was trying to get somebody some old
Because-
derelict, crickety, run over,
No.
ain't
No.
got no money.
Fellas, y'all feel
He
me?
a good dude though. What he
What love got to
He
do
might have failed on hard times, and y'all saying, "Damn you, man!
No,
No.
You gotta."
Brian, if he's already in your house, you already have a relationship with this
I'm
man,
no.
and he falls on bad luck.
That's different.
No, I'm
That's
talking about
already-
somebody new.
But we talking about somebody new coming in.
If he's explaining,
you connect
I
them
think
in
you
new,
know what.
with no
This is a
job,
plight.
no car, no money.
This is the plight of the
No.
modern
Don't
woman.
nobody want no
That's
homosexual.
This is the
right.
plight of the
Don't-
modern
Don't
woman.
nobody want no homosexual, Brian. We don't want
This is
nobody who
like-
ain't got no job.
Everybody talking about. No, I have to respond.
But
It's 3 against 1. It's 3 against 1.
We're gonna let you take the table. It's yours.
There's
No
Ray
love
Stewart.
there.
Ray
There's no
Stewart has
love there.
Ray Stewart has a comment. Sir.
There's two ways you can come at that question, because you can either figure this guy has never had anything and he has a dream,
Okay.
or he's fallen on hard times and he's trying to come back.
That's
up.
true.
So
That's true.
it all depends on how you look at that question.
I don't look at it. I understand what you're saying, but it's all about
But
drive.
he's still talking about love.
I'm talking
The
about.
person's coming in.
Y'all didn't mention that not one time.
Where did the love come in?
No. Let me finish, please.
Okay, we're finished.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Okay, that is the plight. Everybody's talking about there's no good men. There's no men around. You just missed them.
I didn't say there was.
You just missed them. So what if he fell down on hard luck and he trying to build himself, or he never had it? If he has drive about him, see that.
So let's do this.
No.
Well, let's do
That is the issue.
You're right. I mean,
That is the
that's
issue with.
You are so right, B. I hear you.
I
You
can
are
be your
absolutely
friend
right.
while you
I
get
agree.
yourself
Why
together.
You're
Yes,
missing
I
out.
That's our blessing.
That dude can next year, 2 years. Then he was somebody.
2 years.
Or no, I'm just saying.
Right, that's a
Or
long
when
time,
no,
2
listen.
years.
Or when the next time you see him.
Okay.
Or when the next time
But
you.
can I say this? Can I say this?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
You have a
wait
grown
2 more
man
years.
that came in with a dream. Okay. My bills don't live off dreams, so I can't have.
What we coming
grown
back
man
to?
Bills in real
No,
life.
we coming back to
realistic.
that.
Love don't pay the bills.
If
I don't
you
want a
know
grown
that,
man in
look.
my home that can't help me.
We
In
gonna
no
die
areas.
together in love.
Hey, this
How
is-
we gonna go
together
homeless?
in love.
How we gonna go homeless while I'm
Love
trying to
don't
be?
pay bills.
Hey, this is for entertainment, educational purposes only.
Okay.
Y'all. We are not psychologists, counselors,
Right.
None
nothing
of
like
that.
that.
Oh yeah.
Don't even like what
Don't-
Brian said.
don't listen to
Was
him.
Viola
Don't
said.
listen to him. Don't-
Paris said this. I got the tape.
They said all that.
They
They
said,
walk on it.
you know, so
I check it.
my thing
Don't
is
you know
that
how much
if-
easier it would be
But let
if
it
he
sink.
came in with something and had a dream too.
think about it in reverse.
'Cause I'm
Think
a
about it,
support you
men.
in your
No,
dream.
Men do this
I'm a
all
support you
the
in your
time.
dream, though.
Right.
I'm a
I have a dream.
Huh.
Okay,
Can we dream
Don't
together?
men do this all the time?
Can we dream
Why not?
together? What
We
about my
find
dream?
women in the
Right.
diamond in the rough,
Right.
and we take care of
Y'all
them.
do. That's true.
So
That's
what is
true.
it?
Y'all do.
What's all this
has
equality
never
that we're
happened.
saying nowadays?
No,
Y'all, I'm sorry.
That's
Y'all want to say
ridiculous.
that y'all on the same level as men. Y'all already talking about Caitlin Clark ain't making the same amount as the
She
first
don't play
draft
as many
pick.
games as the men.
Okay, I just threw that in for you. But since we just talked about sports.
Right, he gonna just throw that in.
Right. But my thing is, women are talking about how equal. See, the thing about women to me, y'all want to be modern.
Okay,
Listen to me.
Greg.
Hold on. Y'all want to. Y'all want to be modern.
Greg just shot.
Y'all want to be
shot at us.
modern, but you want the man to be traditional. That's the
I didn't
issue.
say that.
You
I
want the
didn't
man
say
to be
that.
old
That's
school,
not what I
while
said.
you have the new
No.
type of new woman
No.
type of value.
No, no,
That's
no.
it.
No,
That's
no,
it.
Not,
I
that's
hear
not
what
it.
you
That
said.
is
I
not
hear
it.
what you
That is
said,
not
too.
it.
Talk.
And Greg
Let's
Hall-
talk about it.
Greg Hall
Let's talk
said.
about it.
We
Greg-
missing our
right.
blessings.
Greg Hall
I'm trying
said,
to
for
figure
you
out
women,
how are we missing our blessings?
Greg
'Cause we
Haas-
don't take it 'cause we take
Hold on.
it.
Let Lady Z talk.
Greg
Let Lady
said-
Z talk.
Terry G said,
Let Lady
listen,
Z talk.
Go ahead.
How are we missing our blessings because we don't take in somebody who knocks on our door that we don't know?
I'm going to answer that. Let me answer that before
And
you
he only
respond.
has a
Okay.
dream with no job, no car, and no money. How are we missing
Let
our
me.
blessings?
You.
And I don't understand that,
You,
Brian.
all of y'all with y'all grown ass ages,
Right.
y'all know, y'all can call a spade a spade. Y'all see bullshit coming. You see it coming.
Right.
So you know this crazy man if he knocking your door or a dude is down on his luck.
Okay,
knocking
can
your
I
door.
say this?
Right.
Go ahead.
Can I say this? Now, if he came in with some ambition, I see where he's going. He have a little something going on.
Something.
Then I can say, you know what? He might not have it all together. It's okay. We can work it out.
But
Now,
are
if
you
he
in love
come
with
in
him?
and he's been a lazy butthead and he's just sitting on the couch, now that's a different story.
I'm not talking. Yeah, I'm not talking about somebody just a bump on the law, but I'm talking about somebody. He's pretty much coming in with nothing. So I see where you all are. Do you think it's because you all are more mature
No, it's
that
because
you feel that way? Because you didn't feel this way maybe 20, 21,
right. We've
22.
been there. That's what we're trying to say. We've been there before. We've been there and done that.
What's happening, Brad?
I can see where the women are coming from. I mean, I've had some women relatives that, fell in love with guys that so-called had a dream, even a couple that didn't have a dream, brought them into their house and lived with them, and they were doing nothing, and they ended up putting them out. So, I mean, I can see the woman's part of view of that also.
Flip it. Now say the man part.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, no.
Let him finish.
It works both
Okay,
ways.
tell us that story.
Yeah, it works both ways. I mean, way back in the day, I dated, and I wasn't, on the level of this
Way
person.
back.
Yeah. And,
Way back in the
I had what I had because I've always had my business going, and she didn't, and she was trying to live off of me, so I had to push her to the curb. So it works two ways. But
More so.
He said he pushed her to the curb.
No, but I'm saying we all know that it more so happens that women push the men to the curb.
But men
More-
push women to the curb
not-
too,
not-
Brian, when
not-
they don't have their shit together, okay?
Not a lot of times.
I don't know.
It's a very minute time that a man
No,
will kick a woman out of the house
men,
for having
I
no
know
drive.
men today that tells me I am not taking care of a woman. She got to pay her own way.
Right now,
I know
Now-
them personally.
That's a
that
newer
would
type
tell
of
me.
thing.
And that's another.
I am
That's
not spending
another.
my money on the woman. I'm
Yeah,
not taking
like,
to dinner. every
Yeah,
now and then,
and,
but
yeah,
I'm
and
not
I seen that
giving
too.
them my money.
I see men that say, "I'm
Not
not,
as
I'm
much
not going
as
to
women
keep
do.
dating
It
and
don't
taking
matter,
people
but they
out
do
and
it.
paying." But
They
here's
do
the
it too,
thing,
Brian.
and
Here we
I'm
go.
not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, first of all, it's not really about monetary.
Brad got it
Greg
all
said
backwards.
it's nothing wrong with
Thank you, Wanda.
wanting stability in your relationship, but if the relationship is just built off of the financial or material things, both of y'all are doomed from the get-go. I agree. Here's the thing. I'm not talking about, I mean, even if I put aside the financial part, and I'm not talking about like big balling financial, I'm just talking about menial, like basic need stuff. Like I maintain my own apartment or house or whatever. And if my kids are grown now, but I maintain my own apartment, my own whatever. I pay my car note, my car insurance, all of this. But you know what I mean? And my thing is, if you don't do any of that, or you're not standing on any, I'm meeting you for the first time out somewhere, and you're telling me you live with someone or you're homeless or whatever. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying you had to have all of this financial stability.
I'm gonna sum it up. This is what most women say around their friends in a situation like this. I'm not taking care of no grown ass man.
No, I don't take care of nobody grown.
Men do not say that.
Men are saying that now. They saying that they're not spending their money.
Not like that. We've said it, but not as
They mean it like that.
y'all know better than that.
So my thing is this. Can I say this? This is my testimony. You guys.
What's your testimony?
I met a gentleman back in the time.
Mm-hmm.
This is my ex-husband. He didn't have what I had. I had all of my stuff together. I had the job. I had the car. I had the house. He had nothing. But I saw that he was a great man. I saw the potential in him. So I dated him. And we got married like probably 8 months after knowing him.
Mm-hmm.
And right after that, you know what he told me? You don't have to work. Don't do anything anymore. And he took care of me for 12 years.
See, that's
and he didn't have anything.
Ladies don't do that on the usual. Now, we could talk about what we talked about before, sugar mamas.
Yeah, but that's why I don't want to do it anymore. That's why I don't want to do it anymore, because I did that before.
But women on the men normally do stuff like that. That's a normal thing for men to do, to take care of a woman. But to take care of a woman that don't have
that's old school. That's an old school moray. Yeah, that's an old school moray.
I still think that's still
providers and blah blah blah.
Absolutely,
it does, especially out here. Yes. This is a two income roommate state right here.
I hear what you're saying.
The best piece of advice I can give you all on this is when me and Barb got married, we had to sit down in front of her preacher, or pastor, and he asked a question. All right, and I never thought about it until he asked me. When you go to get married or you go into a relationship, what is it? Is it a 50-50, 60-40? What is it? The truth of the matter is, it's 100% from both sides.
From both.
It's 100.
Has to. If it's not, you're doomed from the get-go.
I agree.
Let me piggyback on what John's saying. So some of this comes from upbringing and rearing.
That's why I said more race. Yeah.
How you were raised.
Right.
What did your daddy tell you? What did your mama tell you?
Yes, you're right.
Or what did you see your daddy doing? Or what did you see your mama doing?
Right.
That you didn't have to wait for them to tell you. You saw your mama do this. You saw your daddy do this. So, it's what you'll take. And again, your happiness is your happiness. Again, we're just giving opinions tonight. I'm just stating what's out there, what people talking about. So that's our take on fixer-uppers here, okay?
Fixer-uppers.
Fixer-uppers.
Did we fix it up?
I mean,
work in progress. I think we came to
was we wrong for feeling the way
No,
that we
nobody's
feel?
wrong. I
Okay.
can't tell you wrong. I can't tell you wrong.
Yes.
Your story, everybody's story is different. There's no, because your experience in life ain't my experience.
So what would be a great solution for this? Like, how should we go about this?
I don't know,
what should we do?
because everybody comes
You
from
live it, you
different
learn.
upbringing. Everybody comes from different experiences. So
Yeah.
some people like tradition.
It's gonna come down.
Some
to what
people
you
are
take.
like what I brought up earlier, love.
Love is very important.
Love makes you do things that
Yes. Let's
you,
talk about
that you don't do.
Let's talk
Right?
about
It does.
Stop it.
Love.
next week's topic. Love.
Okay.
What did it do to you?
Love will change.
Oh, love will make you do wrong.
Yeah.
Love will make you do right. too.
Love and happiness.
Love. Come on now.
Okay,
Next topic. Okay. We're gonna talk about this. Is some.
We're gonna talk
Woo!
about. We're gonna talk about.
We
Al
are here in
Grist.
Vegas.
We're gonna talk about Al.
We're
Grist.
here in Vegas.
We are here in Vegas.
This is also called, as my mom referred to Vegas, as a transit city.
It is a trend.
Okay, so people come, people leave.
That's
You
right.
don't know who here today, who there tomorrow.
That's right.
So
That's
on
true.
that note, stalking. Dun dun dun.
Talking. Okay, and before you close,
Dun. Go
can I
ahead.
say
Go
this
ahead.
one
Go ahead.
thing?
Go
A
ahead.
man can come into your life with a big old lie. Okay? The fixer-upper, he can come in with a big old lie. He can act like he got his stuff together, act like
You're
he
not
want all
20
of
though,
this,
Paris.
act like.
You're not 20 years old.
I'm not,
You
but
you
he
see
can
it
look,
coming.
he can perceive to look
That's
like
what
he
he
got it
But
together.
ain't this right now? Can't y'all see some shit coming to y'all?
You
I mean,
can,
after,
but you can't really see.
No.
You
I mean,
can,
90
but
days.
You know the
It's
risk.
90 days as a representative, right?
Yeah, 90 days.
90
go
days.
longer than
And
that.
then you
I
see the
mean,
real. Once you
What
see
you say,
that
take longer
family,
than 90 days?
It take way longer than 90 days.
Absolutely.
It
I
does
agree.
take a while to know.
Kevon,
agree.
once you see the characteristics of the person, that like
You gotta go through some
70,
seasons.
Yeah,
no,
seasons.
that
You gotta go through
Kevon,
seasons.
that's
You're right.
78,
You gotta see what they like in
79,
the wintertime,
80,
summertime,
81
springtime.
days.
You
You
gotta
gotta go
see
through
it.
it.
you start seeing patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By
do.
that
That's
time,
what it's like.
you'll see if you like, well, wait a minute.
Yes.
She don't like to wash her feet when she
Wait a minute.
Hey, you know what? We got this resolved. I want to know about Brian Stalk.
I know. I've never had. But anyway,
Okay.
but I think it all boils down to your experience. I believe if you're older, you've been through more experience than a 20, 25-year-old, so they're going to have some different things. Okay, so I think we come to a resolve on that. So the next subject, we're talking about stalkers. Like I said, I think everybody in here has probably had one, two.
I ain't never had a stalker.
I don't
For
believe
real?
you,
Bless your
Paris.
heart. Yes, you
With
do.
that shirt?
You just didn't.
No.
You
He
just
said
didn't.
no.
It didn't translate to you. You had a stalker.
I never had a
You just wasn't aware that he was stalking you,
Right.
or she was stalking you.
Bless her.
You wasn't aware.
You just wasn't aware.
I'm sure if you go
Oh,
on
yeah?
your Facebook
Yeah.
page right there, there's one or two people that like a little
Yeah.
bit more than three,
Hey,
four
Crystal
pictures.
Creeks. You got
When you
One
see,
time.
we got
you see
Hello.
this, hey, this is a trait of a stalker. You ever went on your Facebook page and they like 20 pictures?
The whole
Yeah.
Like.
That's not a stalker.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
a
talking about
remnant.
I'm talking about a real life stalker.
I'm saying, but there are
Comes to your
there are
house.
degrees.
Yeah, those times.
There are degrees of
I've had them
stalking.
At your job and stuff.
Okay, give me.
The ones
Okay,
that leave
y'all
notes
have
on
experience.
your cars and stuff.
Yeah, see that kind of
I've
stuff.
had that before.
See, no,
I had
see,
that before.
now what
So
you
I
do
Ladies,
to that
see-
had to
person?
go to the police.
What you do to
What
that
happened,
person?
Kim?
Kim,
Tell
what
us
you
the
do
story.
to them?
I didn't do nothing. I used to drive a convertible Mustang in LA.
Oh, you
This
saw that
one
top drop.
guy,
That could have been.
somebody
Yeah.
put notes on my car all the time. saying
Oh,
how
I
they-
would have been
how
so
you call me
scared.
the
And
Mustang
she's in LA.
lady and this,
Wow, I
and
would've been so
how
scared.
beautiful. I went to the police station. I went.
You
no,
filed a
I
police
told
report.
Ted. I told Ted somebody is putting notes on my car every day.
Wow,
This is scary.
you
What was the
had
resolve
your
on that?
house.
The resolve is I stopped staying around that area where the notes would be
So
going.
that's how. So
Right.
So
you
I
were
got away from it.
keen enough to understand that was a stalker.
Yep.
Lady Z, what happened with you? I know you had
You
about
know
100.
what? I don't
About
think
100.
I really have a true stalker.
Mhm.
Huh?
A true stalker? I don't think I really have.
You
one.
didn't realize
You don't
it.
remember.
You're
Too
You got-
cute. What you mean you ain't
Lady
had
Z,
no
you got
true
stalkers now.
Well, y'all told me I had the
Mhm.
stalker.
Yeah, you got
Remember?
She
Y'all
did.
told me the one who came in
They-
here.
she
said,
No, I'm
Y'all
talking about
told
a
me.
deep stalker.
I
That
don't
was.
think I've had a
deep-
deep stalker.
I don't know,
Either. I ain't
Ray. I
never
just
had
said.
That kind of stays myself.
What about you, Swan? You had a stalker.
I
Did
had
one-
several.
She's had a couple.
Well, she's pretty as
I
well,
had
of
a
course.
couple. Had several. They
Lady
got-
Z, I know you have, but
Kim,
Sharice,
tell me-
I
tell
know
me
of
what kind of
I know
tell
of
me
a
what
couple
stalker
stalking
I had.
situations she's been through.
Yeah, probably.
You just don't realize.
I don't realize it. They don't
Yeah.
really
Never
bother
realized.
me
neither,
It's
yeah.
like,
You
I've
done had
never had
people
anybody
on
come to my
here-
house.
Me
you're
neither.
so-
I had the
you're
guys.
so sweet.
I had the guys in
Everybody.
the band. The band I was in
Face-
St. Louis
face-
a long time ago. The
talking
guys in the
on
band was like, "You
If people
stand."
don't really talk
They were like,
crazy
"You
to me,
stand
I'll
all
say
the way at
you
the
either.
end of the stage."
I'm lying.
They
They
know
know.
we gotta talk crazy. They know we got
No,
play.
no,
That's
no.
why.
We don't want to be a
Don't
part
come
of
on
it.
my play.
You gone.
But yeah, I've had them show up at the. I've had them show up at my
What did you
gigs,
do to them?
my job. I didn't do.
What she do to him?
I didn't do anything.
Hey,
I didn't do
Brian,
anything.
that's
I didn't do anything.
That's how you create stalkers.
Barb, tell us about your stalker.
So when you come home and find him sitting in your bedroom in the dark.
Oh my
That's
God,
creepy.
girl, that's
And your
scary.
son has to chase him out of the house.
No.
Yes.
Quickly
That's
have
a
your
problem.
lives changed.
I pray that never happens.
Now,
Same thing as
was this a guy
yes.
that you knew and you had come in
Oh
co-worker
my
or what?
God, you went through this
I had
before.
dated him for a few weeks, and it
Oh,
took
wow.
me a good 6 months to break up with him, to
Wow.
get him away from me, because he stopped. He literally would be somewhere
Ooh,
before
I
I even
had
got
about
there.
3.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
When
Three?
I'm
Damn.
thinking about it now.
Well, when I
But
think about it,
the
one
yeah,
that
I
broke
did.
in my-
I did have stalkers when I was
What's the
young.
name who
Yeah.
broke in your house?
4 to 5
Right.
I
months
was stalking
before I
me.
could
Oh
get
my
rid of him.
God.
Well,
Back
thank
when-
God you made it out
Back
of
when
there.
Fatal Attraction
That's
first came
scary.
out.
My
Yeah.
husband threatened to
Well,
Look,
sometimes,
My husband came
unfortunately,
through.
that's where you got
one
to
of
go.
my family
Wow,
members,
that was
one of my family members, her husband had a creepy stalker, and my sister was actually babysitting my daughter. She was like a little bitty baby, but they heard her creeping up into the house, and she was calling out my sister's name.
Oh
Rita.
Oh,
And my brother-in-law is a cop. So he, he got out, of the bed and walked up through, to the living room to confront her and, put her back out of the house. But that was really creepy. And from that, my sister made him go watch Fatal Attraction because it had just came out.
So is this
But I mean,
topic for
that
next
kind of
week?
stuff happens.
No, we talking
No,
about
we're
it
talking about
now.
right now.
Oh, okay.
You got some crazies
Right.
out there, and when people, and that's a toxic
Tell me-
kind of.
Tell me about the girl that was in here.
Oh,
Oh, the one that was
That
stalking
Therese
her.
had the
Yeah,
curse
she's-
out.
I've had a couple of situations with stalkers. I've had a couple.
Because didn't you say
But-
she was stalking Brian and me?
No, she was all of
She was
us.
stalking you, Brian, and
Everybody, she wanted
Three,
everybody.
Brian and
three
Keith.
of us.
all 3 of y'all.
she hated me.
Well, we knew about her through John and
Yeah.
Barbara. Because she would come up
She,
here.
the first time she showed up,
Right.
she hung out outside. She was here before we opened. And she
Really?
sat here and waited because she knew you were coming in that night.
Right, y'all
And
told me
she
about
sat here
it.
and waited and she
Because
came
I wasn't
in.
gonna come here. I wasn't gonna come down here.
Not by
Brian,
yourself.
Kim said, you got security in here for me that night.
Right,
'Cause
right.
I wasn't gonna come.
Frank's people.
Right.
Yeah, so she said,
still
when we
can.
finally opened, she came in and hung out in here for a few hours. And then right before you all showed up, she disappeared and came back in a whole complete new outfit
Different outfit.
With her
Right.
suitcase.
with her suitcase and everything.
Because Kim told me, she said, sweet, there she is back there. I said, where? Point her out.
So
Let
why
me
was
keep
she
my-
stalking everyone?
We don't know, because
I-
she don't know
I-
much.
was she
about
dating
them.
her? Was she around
She was
before
just-
as a friend?
She was just enthused.
Was she a friend before though?
No,
No,
she
I
was
never
just.
seen her before.
She just
What?
loved
She came up to me and
the
asked me if she
limelight,
take a
how
picture.
we moved,
Really?
and she did.
Wow.
I had this is my stalkers. Well, I got a couple, but I think it's
you do
different
to
when I think it's different when you're a man and a woman.
And a woman. It
It's
is.
different.
It is.
It's different.
What's the difference?
Well, the man, because I'm a man. Y'all ladies,
Well, you're
so
an artist. You're
you can
single.
overpower.
Yeah.
So I've had. So
Yeah.
this is way back
Yeah.
a while ago.
He's definitely going to have it.
You have a lot, plenty.
Oh.
Yes, he has
Cats
So
tons
and
of
one I
dogs
can
and
remember.
everything is stalking.
So this was a university city. We used to play. This was a police officer. It was a female police officer, and yeah, she seen me perform and do everything, and then she used to question me. She used to say, "You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy." She used to say that to me all the time. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I found out this lady and looked up my record and all this stuff. So I would be going to work the next
That's
day.
scary.
I would be going to work the next day. Car be parked around the corner from my house, and she would follow me to work. I didn't realize this till a couple of days, maybe a week into it. And then when I performed, I saw the same car. Then she would get out the police car, and then I was leaving with the person that I was with when I was with at that specific time. She chased us down the highway.
In the police car?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I've seen that. I've seen that happen.
And she
At the
chased
same
me
at the Delmar.
because
Somebody else.
she
got
didn't
chased.
want me to leave with that person.
Oh, wow.
And she chased me. I was just in awe. I mean, back in them days, it was exciting too.
It was good ego food.
It was
like, where's my stalker?
It was exciting, but I mean, when I look
And
back,
he was a cop. He thought he had
well, when
going
I
on.
look back, she could have hurt me.
Oh my
For
God.
real.
She could have really hurt me.
Yeah.
Other time, you know, ex-girlfriend just didn't want to leave it alone. She used to mess up my car. She used to smear food on my windshield.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Wow.
she used to,
What are you doing to these people?
I don't know, man. That was a long time
See,
ago.
when people
okay.
do stuff like that, then you think you would know that they might hurt you.
Yeah, they have a mental
Well,
problem too.
That's what they know.
And
That
then,
red flag, you know, when you say
Well,
I
it
can't
was-
live without you, it's
and
Okay.
yeah, I've had a couple of people say that
that's
to
we
me.
good. We good.
And I don't like it. I'm
We
not
can't- we
bragging
good.
about that. I mean, it's messed up. You know, but then when I realized what I do,
No.
I portray kind of like a
Ladies, he said
dream
that's
of
messed up.
fantasy.
I mean,
When you on
yeah,
stage,
as a-
you kind
as
of
a-
portray
as a- yeah,
a dream of fantasy. Sometimes performer, you can go a little bit overboard.
Right.
And then
That's
you
what
are
where your stalkers at? I know
you are
got it.
touching
I'm
people.
friends with mine.
Right.
Nah,
Oh,
man.
you friends with your
I'm
stalkers?
friends with my stalkers.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
think
think
Hi, stalker.
He's
I'm
back.
doing
I think
great.
that's the best way to go.
Right.
I'm not trying to be friends because you like a light switch.
No.
You can turn on me in a second.
Y'all have
Especially
any stalkers?
I'm not-
Where y'all stalkers at?
Yeah, everybody on here has
figure
got
out what
a.
they're gonna do.
Well, that's the
One
thing.
of my best
I never
friends
went to the
stalkers
police though. I
went
never.
to jail. She said they-
I was about to say I never went to police.
wow.
I never.
You never, because
You
you
liked
liked
it.
it.
I had to get
I
restraining
just
orders.
thought it was
I
gonna
had to do
fade
it all.
away.
Did it?
No,
How did it
and
go
that's
It faded
that's the
away.
male perspective.
eventually.
That's what y'all always think. But females, a lot of times, they crazy.
Nowadays,
They don't know what y'all doing.
nowadays,
I watch too
I
much
think you're playing a
Dateline,
dangerous
Snap. I watch
That's
too
your
much
problem.
of it. You don't know what.
nowadays,
That's your problem.
yes, she watches.
That is not my
Get
problem.
out of the
Yeah, it
TV.
is.
It's a dangerous game
But those
nowadays.
are true stories of
All right,
people
well,
that
this is-
snapped.
But
This is the
those
problem.
are crazy
This is the
people out
perspective. Let me
there,
take
though.
it from a nature perspective,
Okay.
right? From the male perspective, if you're a lion or a deer, you're a male deer, you feel like I can buck with the motherfucker, you got horns or something else, or
Okay.
you can maybe charge the dude with the rifle and scare him off,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Or just be cool and leave it alone.
Okay.
From the female deer, you never see a female deer by herself unless she's getting some food or getting some water, right? And when that hunter comes around, or the deer comes around, a male one, you see, what do you see? You usually see the head pop up. See this? They start running for the hills because that's the perspective.
Okay.
The lady feels like, I need to get the hell out of here because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
The
Right.
male will go, more often than not, rather if I sit still or confront, they'll leave me alone.
Okay.
Or they'll go away. Yeah, they'll go away.
leave me, but that's the perspective. So there's from your point of the Dateline thing,
Yeah.
you're always thinking of, I'm always in jeopardy. What do I do? Versus the male thinking, this could be a jeopardy, and as long as I do this, I'll be fine.
I'll
I
be
feel
cool.
like you should
As
just
long
be
as I don't
cautious.
lead
should
you,
be cautious,
if I'm
though.
not leading them
Always.
on,
Yeah.
you cannot.
Listen,
Keep your head
Right,
on
don't be
swivel.
cannot
leading them
lead.
on.
all I'm
Thank
saying
you.
is the perspective of the same.
Exactly. It's the
situation.
same.
All I'm
It's the
saying.
same.
That's
It's
what I'm saying.
perspective.
Right. Same situation, different perspective.
Let me add something to what you just said versus when this was happening to me a long time ago. You have social media now. They have access.
Yeah. See, that's the
You
scary
leave
part.
a print.
Yes.
Every time you say something, you leave a print on the internet. And a tech savvy person, a really tech savvy person can go in there and find everything about you.
That's so
It's not that hard. You can pay for $1.99 to find a do on people search. Or there's a couple of those websites. They find out everything, where you live at, who your brother, who your sister, who your mama is, what the past 3 addresses you live.
Unless you got hacker relatives.
You know, if you're blessed with that, but social media, and because we're in the entertainment industry, you know, we kind of make ourselves vulnerable because you don't know. All it takes is one more word.
That's all it takes.
I think about Selena.
Yeah.
She had a woman. And she had a
She was up under her nose.
Yeah.
She up under there.
That's
The
crazy.
one that you never could have
You
thought
would
of.
ever think that would do.
Those be the ones.
That's the ones you gotta watch
How
out for.
now let's go back. Everybody know what happened to Selena. She went into there and she confronted the fan club president and everything like that. Was there, if you think about that, I think about that now, you know, is there any way they could have prevented something like that?
No, because
Because-
Selena had a lot of
Because
trust.
Selena believed
She
in her.
believed and
trusted her.
trusted.
So if it would not have happened that day,
she would do that.
it would have
gonna
happened.
eventually.
It would have happened eventually.
Well, I think how she could have prevented it when the lady, the management was having the breakdown. Because didn't she have the breakdown before she actually killed her?
Yes.
Like she was having the meltdown in the car, right?
Yeah,
So
well,
Selena think, I probably would have been a little bit leery, like, I don't know what's going on with her.
But you're not gonna think that she
go
gonna
with
pull
somebody.
You're not gonna think she gonna pull a gun out
went
on
by
her.
herself.
I thought
It's
she
2020.
had the breakdown after she shot him.
I think so too.
She did.
She didn't. Oh,
Yeah,
she had.
But she put a
Yeah.
fit. Did she have a fit or something?
No,
Yeah,
she was
something.
just crazy. She stole something from
Something
her, and
from her.
they
And
confronted
She had
her.
been stealing a lot of different
Yeah.
things.
She confronted her,
And
she
the
knew
girl-
she was guilty.
Right, and
Then-
she kept
and-
telling
and
Selena, "I'm not
Selena-
guilty."
yeah.
That's why
Believe
she
me,
was
you
having a
can-
meltdown about it, because she was like, I
She was
wouldn't
like,
do
but
this.
you
knew
come
that she
right.
was
She was
guilty.
just basically trying to let her know.
So it was
you
after
can
she
let
said
her
you're
know.
fired, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Yeah.
Same
That's
thing
when
happened
she
with
she didn't want her to leave her. Like, I want to still be with you. And Selena was no. I'm done because you stole from
So
me.
I'm coming to get my stuff from you.
Yeah.
And that's when she
Same
left
thing
her.
happened with Roger Troutman.
Raul,
Yeah.
That was
Roger
really?
Troutman.
That was family though.
man,
What?
and that's what made it
When
so
you make
horrible.
that, Right.
Man,
Ryan
That
took
was
that
family.
hard.
Bro.
Ryan
Obviously,
took
y'all
that.
understand
Ryan
too
took
much.
that so
we
hard.
performed that night.
We did.
What?
Ryan took
We
that so
performed that night,
hard.
Oh my God.
Ryan,
and
he
I
acted
heard
like that was his family member.
yeah, man, that
Ryan was so hurt.
that affected
That
me.
was
That
really messed
affected
up.
me so much because he was a loved guy.
Wow.
He was but he found out that he was his brother cousin was stealing from him. And they tried to make it
Well,
seem like it was
wasn't
the
he
mob. They made it seem like
But
the
it was
mob.
also that Roger was getting ready to he wasn't going to be.
No,
his
he was about to
manager
let
anymore
him.
either,
It was
wasn't
going to be Roger, not Zap.
Okay.
He was about to leave, but it seemed like with entertainers, it's always like when they're about to
Can I say
leave
something?
a situation,
Yeah.
don't it?
Yeah.
And then that's when either you gonna do it with me or you gonna die.
Wow.
Can I say something? So how do you deal with those type of situations when you want
You
to
don't know it's
fire
gonna.
someone
You're not
that you've
gonna
been
know.
working with
You
for
don't
years?
You
You
would
don't
think
know.
that it's a
You
fan
don't know,
club.
but how would you? I mean, when
firing
you're
the guy at
firing,
the
when you're about to
post
fire someone, do you need to
You're
prepare
not.
yourself?
I mean, would be because we have
If
history,
you're going by yourself
Now,
to a
hindsight
hotel,
is
to a
2020.
motel,
but you're
you
not gonna
prepare
never think that
yourself.
your brother,
I gotta come back.
your
Yeah,
brother, your
yeah.
sister, your fan club
Oh,
president.
these
crazy.
days you better.
I
You
mean,
gotta,
Yeah,
you gotta
it's
think
different.
of it-
You gotta be careful.
you gotta think
It was
of it as
different
business.
then. She
You
probably
get
had
no-
no
you know,
idea.
Yeah, you don't have no idea.
That's
She
what I
had
say.
a weapon.
Always carry somebody with
You should have
Roll
security.
along.
Yeah.
Right.
but what
You
if it's
just
the
roll with
security
the
that
It might be the security that's the one. That,
you know? So usually
Right.
it's the person that's right up under you
That's
that
crazy.
does you off.
That does you.
Unfortunately,
Yes, absolutely.
That's
You
so-
know-
It's always the person up under you.
you know. But you're like your brother and sister. You're like, we came up together.
Yeah.
So that's why Selena was so vulnerable. That's why Roger was so vulnerable.
Yeah.
You're like, it ain't gonna. My fan club president ain't gonna kill me.
Yeah,
My
they-
brother ain't
Well,
gonna
that was
kill.
probably the furthest thing from Selena's
That's
mind,
what I'm
that she
saying. So
would
you
get
can't.
killed.
There's
Yeah,
no
that's
way.
crazy.
No. I'm gonna tell you something else. The
Right.
crazy
She stole-
situations.
she stole money from her.
The crazy situations are the unknown stalkers.
Yeah.
So you have the stalkers that
Yeah, the ones you don't know about. See,
the unknown stalkers.
That's strange how some will let
Y'all
you
have any
know who
unknown
they are.
Like Versace.
And the ones who stalk the Kardashians and stuff, they let them know who they are. They're
I
ones
think
who
they did
go
it
on
for-
their property
for fame.
all the time, the same ones, and they know who they are.
And John Lennon.
But they go back. They keep going back,
Yes.
and they could keep calling the police on these same stalkers.
That's
Then why do
crazy.
they do that? Why do those stalkers let them know who they are?
For the
And they
fame.
keep coming
A
back.
part of them want to get
Uh-huh.
caught.
Yeah,
Yeah,
part of
Yeah.
You
it.
have
that's
infamy
strange. There's something
and you
wrong
have
with them
fame
mentally.
famous.
Yeah.
Infamy is usually something that you famous for some fucked up shit. Famous is just, because you naturally got famous.
Yeah.
So some people have, it's an internal thing.
mental thing,
It's a
yeah.
mental thing. Half these people
They
need.
climb the fence, they jump, you
I mean,
know.
we
So
talking
you
about
think
the-
there are signs that you dealing with a stalker? Have y'all seen the signs?
There are
first?
signs, but you know what? You know what the deal is? We dealing with our everyday life.
That's real.
And
We
you can't be,
dealing
you
with
still
it.
gotta go out
You
there
gotta
and
go
get
to
on
work
stage.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you still gotta go.
You
know,
can't
still
worry
gotta
about
go.
if your son building a bomb in the next room.
Yeah, you can.
You going to work.
Okay, well,
I gotta pay this water bill on
Right.
Friday.
You
and they're
gotta
gonna
see
step
if
my
the house
shit
gonna
up.
blow up when I get
Then
back.
your son in that building. I ain't going
Just gotta go see.
a bomb. I'm building a bomb. He in there, and then your daddy's like, boy, turn that light off when you come out that room.
I'm building the bomb.
I
Wait a
ain't
minute,
building.
Dad, I'm building the bomb.
His dad is like, damn, I'm about to
need
be
your
late for the
light.
third shift.
I'm
Trying to protect the house.
He's trying to, but you
He can't.
can't be. And though some people say when it's your time, it's your time.
I mean,
Because
Well,
with
yeah,
this
we know
Celine,
that,
look at
too.
all these crazy deaths that happen. So, but it all ties in the stalker. You can't underestimate. But who got time to watch people 24/7?
I mean, and like I said,
Who got time to watch a
even
person?
from a stage perspective, you're on stage, you're trying to do your job on stage. I've had people come and literally, men come and just stand right in front of me, right in front of me, dead fan page,
She had
no facial expression, just stare.
That's part of
While
our
I'm
being
trying to
entertained.
sit, and it's like,
That's part
this
of
is so
entertainment.
creepy.
You
You
can't.
know, but I mean,
Right.
what you gonna do? And then, and as women, we need,
Please, somebody come and get
What
me.
No, you would hope
Okay,
security would do
okay.
it. You don't ever want to be the bad guy when you're an entertainer.
you
You put that on your staff
again,
or other people.
Right.
on a local level, I'm not no, you know what I mean? So I gotta still get my bag and walk to my car at night after the show is
Well, you
over. So
get,
you gotta be
So would you
careful.
be afraid of secret admirers? No, I've had those.
It's a little
Hold on.
Those are
There's a fine line.
Yeah.
There's a line.
Yeah.
Those secret
Yeah,
admirers, I've had
Go
those.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, you know about that.
Go ahead,
Now
Ray.
leave the right.
Angela
You're trying to figure out.
had two stalkers. She had a male stalker and a female stalker.
Wow.
The male stalker followed her from Florida to
What?
New York to LA.
Now, who are we talking about?
Angela Simmons.
Okay,
Wow,
okay.
really?
Russell Simmons' daughter.
Right.
Right. Russell Simmons. Really?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh, she-
crazy.
That's on a whole nother level.
A
of
whole
stalking.
nother.
He had money to
Because
start.
now that's putting
He got-
money
he got
into
the money
this.
to
That's
start.
Yeah, that can
that's-
still be dangerous
Wow.
though. Because you got the
That's
money, that could be
scary.
dangerous. A lot of these rich people's kids are crazy.
Oh, very
Very
crazy.
crazy. At age 10 and
Because
11.
they didn't have to do the hustle like their parents do.
That's right.
So they trying to
All
find
these rich
themselves.
people-
And
all
often
of
they
them
like,
rich.
well, I might as well do some crazy shit. Mom and daddy already famous. I gotta be famous for
Like
something.
T.I. son, he got to stand on business.
Oh my God.
He's crazy little thing.
It's crazy because the other
All
son
of
don't
them
really know how to rap.
Oh, the other son,
The other
no.
son- But the one that's
The
crazy
young
looking,
one, the baby, he got to
He said,
stand on
Ivana
business.
Christie
and
said,
he-
you right. Peachy said, you right, Brian.
what's
You
up,
right,
Bonnie?
right,
Brian.
Be careful, right.
What's
What's
hey,
up, Peachy?
but yeah, so
Hi,
how
Moni.
do we know? Y'all can help me out on this. Where it goes to admiration to stalking.
That's what I'm.
Can you be an unknown
Right.
admirer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An unknown admirer can turn into an unknown stalker.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, so let's
Come on, let's talk about it.
I'm a big movie guy. I love movies.
I do too. Me too.
Me
All right, so
That's
there
why
was a
we're
movie
best
back in the day called The Fan.
Called the
Yeah,
Remember the
The
one?
Fan.
Yeah.
All right, now Wesley
That was
Snipes
good.
was a
That was
baseball
really a
player.
good
He
movie.
played a baseball player.
Yeah.
De Niro was a fan.
Right.
Mhm.
Right now, this dude was an unknown. He was a nobody. He
Right.
became friends with him because he was a fan.
Right.
But because of his admiration of what he saw him as versus seeing him as a person, that's when that conflict came. And then that's when he started to flip.
Flip.
You know what I mean? Right. That's when things started to change and he became something else. Does that happen for us? I mean,
It could.
I'm sure it has, but in our experiences, for myself, I can only say if it has happened, I don't recognize it just because I don't know.
Kavon, that's a slippery.
Slow.
No, it's a
No. I'm telling you, slippery because
that makes sense to how that could happen.
you invite them in your
You
circle.
look at that movie,
Hey, Barb.
you can see how
Yeah.
his
You
mind.
get to understand.
Started
He's
to
admiring.
Point when it comes to
He
obsession.
admires his gift. He admires who he is as a
Yeah.
player. But then you see him as a person.
Person,
And there was a certain line in the movie where he had to the player had to let go of who he thought he was to be a better player.
Mm-hmm.
That was totally counterproductive of how the fans saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
And
see
because
that?
of that, that became
Did you see
the
that movie?
trigger for him to become what he became
Wow.
going down the rest of the movie, where he started going like really violent, and it was there, but it was in check because it was still aberration. Once that aberration was rebuffed and the perception of him was torn down by the actual person,
There became a resentment.
it became
Whole
a resentment
psychosis
of
going
who
on.
he saw him
Wow.
as.
Right.
And that was a deterioration.
This
And
is
how
scary.
many- and how many of us, rather personally or professionally, have dealt with that?
Well,
I thought Hollywood put a little too much on that, though.
I mean, look,
They
it's
probably
something-
did. Of course they did. It's Hollywood.
Explain what
They did.
Harold.
They did.
Harold, hold on, Kevon.
They
Harold, go ahead and explain yourself.
No, I thought they put a little too much on there because there were too many signs up front to where Wesley Snipes he recognized him, but he ignored him.
Yeah, see,
He
so
saw
those
him,
red
but
flags.
he just kind of like let that go.
Let it
I'll call you and tell you.
And today, you know, when famous
Talking
people,
about stalkers.
when that happens to famous people, they snap off the top. They're not
Right.
gonna let it get that far.
Right.
So that's why I thought Hollywood put a little too much on it.
What about The Bodyguard? Do you think that was too over the top? Do you think that was believable? Or do you think Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard, do you think that was believable? Do you think that was not believable? Do you think is that how it is?
Well, that ended up
That's
being-
cool. That was like
that ended up being the
believable.
girl.
That was
the one-
Hollywood.
True.
That was the
True,
girl.
but there
that
was, no,
the
but there
one.
was a real one, but he wasn't dangerous. There was a guy that was stalking her. Remember
Right.
the weird guy? He was like, no, that guy. He was
Right.
weird.
Can anybody
No,
bring up?
no.
Can anybody?
But, yeah.
Can anybody bring up the law? What is the law on stalking? Can anybody, if anybody can pull it up on their phone?
It's against the law, isn't it?
No. I'm talking about
If
as
you
far
do
as
something wrong,
the crime
I
of.
wonder,
I got
I
you.
don't know
The-
if
the-
it's
the-
against the law to do it, but it's against the law if you do
Well,
something.
it's
Is there a
harassment.
crime?
It's
Well,
harassment.
well, there's
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah, different levels.
Stalking
of
can't necessarily be harassment if you're not coming in contact. You could do social
Well, that's
media
what I'm
stalking.
thinking. If you do something, it's against
You
the
come
law.
in
probably, but if
contact.
you
Now, I might have a lot of
That's like
social media
cyberbullying.
But that's what
following.
we're
That'll
talking
come under
about.
that'll
Social
come under
media.
cyberbullying. Yeah.
Social media,
Paris,
is that
do you
against the law?
understand? All you got to do is pay attention to one
Yeah,
of them
somebody look it
stalkers
up.
on
Somebody
your
look it up and
thing a
see.
little bit too
Is
much.
that a
Cyberbullying.
bully?
Do an extra
What is
comment, extra
cyberbullying
than
then? That could be
normally.
stalking too.
It seem up in your inbox.
Because that's harassment, right?
You can't pay
If
attention
you
to.
don't bother that person, is that harassment?
Ray, is there a crime?
No.
Is there?
If you don't-
Well, yeah, because
Bother
they're
that
there.
person.
You're still watching.
Hold on, guys. Hold
What
on.
does it say,
It's
Ray?
the Nevada law that prohibits stalking.
How did they define
Yes, how
stalking?
did they define stalking though?
Willful conduct that causes another person reasonably to feel frightened or intimidated. Classic example are following someone
Hold
on
on.
the street or phoning someone repeatedly against a person's wishes.
I gotta.
But the person
How do you
gotta
prove
know.
that though? How do you prove
That's
that?
That's it.
picture. That's
If
like
you
the person gotta know.
if
You
you
say
stalking
against the
me,
person's
If you stalking
permission.
me and I go to the authorities,
Then
I have
it's
to
against
have
the
some
law.
proof.
You gotta have some video
I gotta have
footage,
some proof.
You have to have
some
proof.
some
I can't
prints.
just go and say, Brian.
You can now. What you can do is get a restraining order, but you
Well, that's
gotta
what they tell
prove.
you
You
to
still
do.
have
You
to
gotta
have
prove.
That
Has
you don't
anybody
have
has
to.
anybody ever put a restraining order on anybody in here?
Yeah.
Okay, what
I
happened?
have.
Tell me. Talk about it,
I
Swan.
tell you,
Talk about it.
wow, what happened? It's not even
Talk
worth
about it. Tell what happened. Come on, let's talk.
on somebody or they put one on you.
I had to I put it
What
on
happened?
film.
What
I
happened?
had to go to the police station. I had to, first of all, there's a whole piece of paper, there's a
Hold on,
whole bunch
y'all.
of
Hold on,
stuff.
y'all.
You have to fill out how you're being
So you went to
stalked
the
and
police
harassed
station.
and all that. You have to
And they
fill
gave
out
you a
all of
report.
that. Yeah, you have to fill all of that out. You have to say all of that. The judge has to, once they look at it, and in my case, I didn't have time they wanted to hurry because he was already locked up. So they wanted to, because he had pulled the gun on me. So they had to,
Scary.
so they had to, yeah, he was crazy. So, but so I had to take it myself from the courts once they gave it to me and drive it myself over to the jail so that he could be served with it while they still had him locked up, because I didn't know where he lived.
So what does that cover? Once you put a restraining order?
Did you have him locked up?
I told him, yeah, locked
But
up.
he was going to get out, and you were protecting yourself for when he got out. So what does a restraining order do?
The restraining order doesn't do much.
And this could be helping somebody out there.
Because he didn't care. He still showed up at my job. He still showed up. He still showed up on gigs.
So is there a certain amount of
came to
feet?
the gigs. They're supposed to stay 500 feet away.
But they don't.
But by the time it's restraining
By the time
orders,
you call the
really
police.
don't do a lot, and they don't care. They're crazy.
Really pointless.
They
because
don't-
I had to do
they
one.
don't
Me and
care.
Cece went, and I
Kim,
had
tell
my
us about what
money.
happened with you.
Yeah, they
The
don't care.
boy broke into Sweetie's house while I was in there with my girlfriend and another dude. He broke into the window from the bedroom. We heard some noise. We was all watching TV.
Wow.
He was watching us across the street. But when he broke into the window, Sweetie was gone. He came in there talking about, I got a gun and I'm gonna kill all y'all.
Oh my God.
We all ran upstairs.
Wow.
Because the boy was crazy. He was insane. And then I told Sweetie, then that's when we was able to do a restraining order against him, because he actually broke in her house while we was there.
So
Well, see,
Swan,
that's totally
I gotta
different.
Okay.
Swan.
So I'm
So
gonna have to sign off. Y'all gonna jump.
So,
Y'all jump on.
answer this
Jump on
question.
Ziola's page.
Answer this
real
question
quick.
right here.
I got 10 minutes.
Swan, I just wanted to say really quick. Did they put him in jail for stalking you?
Let me
or
tell you,
what did they put him in
that
jail
was heartbreaking. Let me tell you, because once they locked him up, he was locked up. He got out. We went to court. He had pulled a gun on me, the whole 9 yards, because he was upset because we were over. I didn't want to be with him anymore. Got to court because I wanted the damages from my car. He kicked a dent in my driver's side car door. And so we got there, and I mean, I had one of my band members was with me at the time, for support and as a witness. But when he got up there and the judge was, asking him, it was like one of those cases where it was like 1,000 cases at once or whatever. Once he got up there, they asked him, they talked to him, he said he was sorry or whatever. They threw it out.
What?
They threw it out.
That's scary.
And again, he kept. I mean,
So,
he never.
in all essence, restraining orders are pointless.
It was messed up. It was
Yeah.
because he was
So
still
you on
dating
your own.
the stalker.
Because you
Yeah.
basically have to.
But it'll stand up in court if something happens.
Right. Yeah, if you already
From your
dead.
family members.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
What she did
I mean,
have.
but I'm dead though. He didn't kill me.
Yeah, but he'll definitely go to jail now.
Hell, right.
Right now he gonna go to
It's
jail.
a damn shame. They need stricter laws on that. Especially being in a transit city like Las Vegas. You don't know who's who.
Right.
You don't know who's following you or whatever. And there's so much proof that you have to prove in order to get a restraining order.
That's
You
crazy.
damn near got to have a camera in the air following your whole life. So in your case, I don't know if Las Vegas is stricter,
We hope so. I don't know.
Well, in Cali,
Let me ask you all this, because you all are entertainers and performers in this town. Okay? You know you have stalkers. You know you have people following you all the time.
Facts.
Okay? Do you feel safe?
Yeah, it's one of those things that comes with the territory. But I'm a man saying that. I'm a man, so from my perspective,
Okay.
it ain't no big deal. Now I'm not as.
So
Go ahead.
let me put it in this perspective. Being a former Marine and being trained to go into combat, I am scared as hell to walk through the city.
Really?
Even if I'm packing.
I know
Right, for
I'm
real.
afraid because
I know
there
why.
are too many nuts open.
Yeah.
in this
And
city.
also because I come we come from a town, man, where this is like paradise for us. I come from a town called St. Louis. It's a very high crime rate up in the area. So I'm used to walking in different areas. I might even have family living in certain areas. But everybody knows everybody.
Right.
So it's more of a so that's an exception. And Sherry, you vouch for that. St. Louis is more family. If you speak high school or whoever, what hoods they're from. Out here it's very trans. So I understand where you're coming from. Out here, a person can be in the city today and go tomorrow.
Right.
they did whatever crime they needed to do, and now they bounced. You know, that's the danger. That's the con about Las Vegas. One of them. You know, not that many of them, but okay. So check this out.
Real quick, let me jump in.
No, I think it's our time.
Oh,
This is our time. So
I want to shout out.
Okay.
Cha-Cha is in the house. Her show is May the 4th at Silver 7s. Y'all come to see her. Sherry Evans is in the house right now.
St.
St.
Louis
Louis is on.
represent.
And we're about to go see her original tune at the Composer Showcase in the Smith Center right now.
Go down the line, Kenny. Paris, tell everybody where they can find see you. And look, Paris is the host of the new show called Las Vegas with Paris, the T. Las Vegas T with Paris. So she's going to give an insight about Vegas. She might you might find yourself on the show. You know, it's innocent banter.
Yes, so I'm bringing the tea, y'all.
She's bringing the tea. So where else? How can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Kennedy Paris. You can find me on IG, Miss Paris Kennedy. You can find me on TikTok, Miss Paris Kennedy again. You guys make sure y'all follow us. You guys make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be some live stuff going on, okay? I also want to give a shout out to my girl, Anitra Scott. She will be in town.
Anitra!
Tomorrow's her birthday. So
tell us what's happening.
Oh, she's here. Julian is calling me right now. To Vegas tonight.
Oh, okay.
You know, we are the face of Vegas.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You need to bring. How long is Anitra in town?
She's gonna be here until Saturday.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
But it's okay.
Shout out to Julia Miranda real quick.
Okay.
But
So
y'all make sure y'all tune in. Okay, y'all. We will be here.
Lady Z.
What about it?
What the?
What up?
How much have you had?
What up?
What? How can people be reading? What? This is it. This is the last one.
Take the chocolate wine.
How can people reach you, Lady Z?
You guys can reach me here on Facebook, Instagram.
And what big feat do you have coming in May? What's going on in May?
Oh, this is May, right?
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, in Detroit, I'm putting on a big concert, a tribute to my brother Marvin and Teddy
Pendergrass
and Luther Vandross. It's going to be off the chain.
In
Dancers in Detroit.
When?
We open on Mother's Day. And if you're in Detroit, please come out. If you're not in Detroit and you're here, fly out. It's going to be the bomb.
And how did
we're going to be touring it anyway. We're going to be bringing it here to Vegas, the whole concert.
Awesome.
And when it comes here, please come out and support. And I just want you guys to know I love you.
Oh, we love you too.
Swan.
Hey, Swan.
Oh, you had already told
I
everybody.
didn't say, well, I did. I said
everybody, Swan.
Right. The Composer's Room on Sundays. You can catch me. July the 7th, I'll be at Elevate with my own show there. Thank you, Kevon, Tyree, and Ray Stewart for putting me on. So, and you can find Kevin will be there for Cinco de Mayo. Like I said, Cha-Cha show is Saturday on the 4th at Silver 7.
Right.
And June 16th, Father's Day, we are having a big birthday party for Marvin Gaye's baby sister, Ziola Gay. Ron be there too.
I'm a Gemini too. Our birthday is one day
so
apart.
we're gonna do it up big at Backstage Billiards and Bar, and you can also find me on Instagram, Swan in Flight, and here on Facebook, Swan Sharice. I love y'all.
All right, so look. I'm just gonna give you. I'm gonna be a couple places. Friday, I'll be at the Tap and Nash.
I can't wait.
At 8 o'clock. So come on, man. Get your cigar on, smoke on, or if you just want to chill out. And I'll be there next Friday as well. And what else I got going? Okay, this is okay. So this is just confirmed that I'm doing a Prince tribute. June 7th.
I'll sing it. I'll sing it.
June 7th. It's at the Jackpot Bar and Grill. So I do a pretty good tribute, you know. So you got to come on out there. I also have a movie. I've just finished a script called Pay to the Piper. Hopefully I'll be. Yeah. So, So I'm looking for extras. Hopefully I'll be doing a read here and probably start filming in this summer here. So stay tuned for that. But But again, I'd like to thank you tonight for coming on. Ask a Lady, Ask a Man. Give a shout out to Paris, Lady Z, Swan, myself. You know, every Wednesday we are here at the Pine Hollow Winery live. Give a shout out to the owners, Barbara John. Give a shout out to Sherry and Cha Cha in the house. What up? Give a shout out to Kevon and Ray Stewart, Harold White from Undeniably Sports Star, my girl Kim working the cameras tonight. And Barbara Cole. Look, she got the Barbara Cole. And that'll be different on. So we will see you. We will see you next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Morocco Entertainment channel. In the words of Don Cornelius, we'd like to wish you love, peace, and we out, baby.
We out, guys. Bye. Love you guys. See you next week. Or see you sometime.
Okay.
Be safe out there.
She gonna tell.